Hey everyone, it's me, Arlene, Delicious Delights. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to do a best to worst video of a fragrance collection from the house of PACO Rabanne. This is a very popular Lady Million collection. So I have 4 Lady Million perfumes that I want to talk to you guys about. What I'll do is I'll just give mini reviews of each of these, the regular EDP Lady Million and then the Prive, the Lady Million Lucky, and then finally the Lady Million Empire. I'll give my quick thoughts of each of them, and then at the very end of this video, I'll just, give my thoughts about this collection, and I'll be ranking them from my least favorite to my most favorite Lady Million perfume. So let's just get started. The first one here is the original Lady Million EDP. I have just a cute little mini of it here, which is so adorable. It looks like a diamond / golden nugget. It's supposed to be inspired by wealth and gold and making you feel bougie, I guess. The notes in this one, I have the sample here and then here. Okay, so the notes in here are honey, raspberry, jasmine, patchouli, neroli, and amber. Those are the main notes. Okay, so the opening of this fragrance is very sweet, clean, almost a little bit soapy, but not like a full-on bar of soap, but I do get that clean soapiness. And also there are fresh white floral flowers in here, kind of like a mixed white flower bouquet in here that is sweetened with this really beautiful honey note. The honey in here isn't thick or syrupy just like real life honey is, but you do get that sweetness of honey in here, just sweetening up this already sweet white floral bouquet. And yeah, I do enjoy the opening. I think I talked about this perfume a long time ago and I wasn't that wowed by it. But since my tastes are changing a lot lately, yeah, I do enjoy the opening of this perfume. It comes off as very classy and sophisticated and very enjoyable. So as this fragrance dries down, it does stay consistently sweet on my skin. Not a sugary sweetness, it's just like the sweetness of honey, as I said earlier. It's clean, it's crisp, it still smells like that mixed white flower bouquet. I do get a fruity sweetness in here, but it's just like not overly sweet. But I just really like it a lot, you guys. It's very enjoyable, likable. I find it to be very luxurious and fancy. It just gives off that feeling just by the shape of the bottle and the gold and everything. Very bling bling and fancy, and I do think it's great for people of all ages to wear. Okay, so that was the first one. In 2016, they released Lady Million Prive. There's the bottle. Oh, you probably see a picture up here somewhere. The notes in the Prive version are honey, cacao, patchouli, vanilla, and woods. Sounds absolutely beautiful just by the sounds of these main notes. In the opening, it's basically a boozy floral scent. I don't get cacao in here, at least on my skin, I don't get it at all. But I do get this sense of like a deeper, fuller, darker, more sensual kind of vibe in this. And I'm kind of assuming that that's where, maybe that's the cacao. I'm not really sure, but I do get this more heavier, darker, like more nighttime feel to this perfume. So it is a sweet perfume. It's still sweet from the honey. Just like in the first fragrance, the Lady Million, there's that really nice non-syrupy, non-thick honey. I get that in here too. But on my skin, it never crosses that line of being too sweet or obnoxious. I have heard that people say that this kind of reminds them of Black Orchid by Tom Ford, which is one of my absolute favorite perfumes. I can kind of see that. I can see the similarity. They're not the same at all, but you can kind of feel something similar in there, especially in the dry down of this perfume. This isn't as dense or as earthy and patchouli and dark. It's not as, I guess, deep as the Black Orchid is. But it does have this very warm, cozy, sexy appeal to it, which is great. So way down in the dry down of the Prive version, you get this sweet earthiness, woodsy, patchouli woods, still boozy-ish kind of scent. The booze kind of reminds me of rum in specific. It's a very, very nice flanker, you guys. Too bad it didn't have the cacao that it claims to have in the notes. Well, at least on me, I don't get the cacao, but it's good. Okay, so that was the second one. Now we have Lady Million Lucky. I just have like a homemade sample here. This was released in 2018. The main notes in Lady Million Lucky are raspberry, honey. You can see a popular theme here with having raspberry and honey, or honey in it, and some kind of fruity sweetness. So raspberry, honey, hazelnut, rose, sandalwood, and jasmine are the main notes. In the opening of this fragrance on my skin, I get this very intense, overripe raspberry scent, along with a big dose of honey. This is super sweet, and it kind of gives me a feeling that this version is more playful, more fun, more flirty. In the mid of this fragrance, I get a little bit of the rose coming out. It is a sweet rose, along with more raspberry, even more so. So it's coming out even more sweeter than it was in the opening. There's hazelnut in here. At this point, I don't get any nuttiness, but it is a very likable scent. It doesn't smell cheap to me. It's juicy, it's fresh, it's fruity. I don't think this is very memorable though, to be honest, but it is an easygoing scent, like people-pleasing, mass-appealing type of perfume. Yeah, a fruity floral with a faint woody base is what I get with this. And this is like a very shiny silver bottle, as you can see from the picture somewhere here. So first we had the gold, and then we had like this bronzy color from the Prive, and now we have silver. Now finally, the last one here is Lady Million Empire, released in 2019. I have another cute little mini of it. This is like a blush, what do you call this? Rose gold pink, maybe? I'm not really sure what the name of this kind of pink is, but it is very pretty and very girly. The main notes in Lady Million Empire are Mirabelle, cognac, red currant, patchouli, orange, and a mix of white florals. Okay, so the opening of this version, Lady Million Empire, is very familiar. Very, very familiar. It has this sweet, berry, fruity, coconutty vibe in it, like a coconut vanilla scent. And it reminds me a lot of Scandal by Night by Jean-Paul Gaultier. It's not as sticky or rich or thick, but it has the same kind of thing going on. And I'm pretty sure you guys are all really familiar already with Scandal by Night. It smells decent. It is very gourmand on my skin. The coconut gets even more stronger in here as it starts drying down. But for the most part, it doesn't really develop on my skin. I get some musk coming out in the dry down, but that's pretty much it. It pretty much stays the same. And I don't really have much to say about this version, to be honest. It is all right, but familiar. And probably most of you own something very similar to this kind of theme, I think. So that's Lady Million Empire. Okay, so now let's rank these from my least favorite to my most favorite. I think it's obvious just how I spoke about these fragrances, which is my least favorite. My least favorite is the Lady Million Empire. I don't think it's terrible, you guys. But it's definitely like at the bottom of this bunch. It's just too familiar to me, too same. Kind of bored of this kind of trendy 2019 fruity coconut accord, I guess. I guess they just ran out of ideas and just went with it, with what was being popular or what was the popular accord, and they just released it in a cute little, I guess, pinkish bottle and hope that it would sell. And I don't know if it did or how popular it is, but I also found that with this one, when I did wear it, it can be cloying. So that was also like a minus point with that one. So that was my least favorite, Lady Million Empire. The next least favorite, actually, the next three I actually really like. So now I'm just rating them based on like which is the least favorite of, well, you guys know what I mean. So in third place, we have Lady Million Lucky. This is the silver bottle. This is the sweetest of the bunch. This is also, I think, the most fun out of the bunch. Very fun, girly. I see this kind of perfume for more so younger demographic. It's honeyed fruits, it's pleasant, it's mass appealing, and it's just very, very flirty and fun and easy to wear, I think. But I just picture maybe someone younger wearing this, teenager, early 20s kind of thing. Although any age obviously can wear any of these, but that's just the kind of vibe that this fragrance in particular gives off. So that was in third place. In second place, my second favorite Lady Million perfume is the Lady Million Prive. Yeah, it's a very close second though, you guys. I love the booziness in this one. It has this very sensual, warm vibe to it. It's kind of like, for me, if I were to go out for dinner or a girls' night out, this is the kind of perfume that I would want to smell like. I do see this kind of as also a little sister to Black Orchid, like a more polite version. And like, please don't think that they smell the same, but they do have the same kind of feeling. If you smell them side by side, they do. I can like sense the connection between the two. Yeah, this is a winner. I like this. It's an evening scent, I think, and it's fantastic. I really like it a lot. So obviously now we are at my favorite Lady Million perfume. It is the first perfume from this collection, the Eau de Parfum. It's just a very luxurious scent. It's honeyed flowers. You feel like really dressed up. At least when I wear this, I feel like I have to be dressed up. It's like feminine. It makes me feel more feminine. It's not too sugary. It's versatile. It's beautiful. It's not cloying. It's not too sweet. It just is the perfect balance, I think, of a beautiful, luxurious, bougie perfume that is just so enjoyable to wear, and I really like it. And honestly, I wouldn't mind owning a bottle of both the Lady Million Prive and the Lady Million. Also, I would like to know if you guys think that the bottle designs of these perfumes, if you think they're nice or ugly or not. I'm just really curious. I guess for me, it looks like it would be like a love it or hate it kind of thing. All right, guys, so that was my video, the best to worst or worst to best of Lady Million, the collection. There's more flankers, but these are the ones that I focused on today from the house of PACO Rabanne. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments which are your favorite Lady Million perfumes, or maybe even just any fragrances from this house. I'd love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.